America is the greatest country in the world. I need to make that clear because it seems like every day, more and more Americans and businesses are selling out to the Chinese. How many more Americans need to sell out to the commies before we, the people, just willingly vote to become a part of China? We're just China West or whatever, right? New China over here. John Cena, the wrestler, now actor, he's the latest to sell out. Before we give the background on John Cena and what he did, I got a general question for you. Will people sell out for money, or are people more inclined to do the right thing? Right? Will people sell out or do the right thing? Most people will sell out. Almost everybody will sell out if the price is right, right? Are people guided by morals or by money? Money. You wouldn't sell out, of course. You would always do the right thing. No matter how much money is being thrown, flashed in front of your face, you would always do the right thing under every circumstance, no matter what. Of course you would. No one else would. So we'll talk about John Cena here. And I want to come to, I don't want this to be John Cena's defense, but I want to understand what he's doing and where he's coming from. We like to think that the more money we have, the more we would say, no, I would stand up for the truth. But that's not true. The more money you have, the bigger of a machine you have around you, the more people who rely on you for their livelihoods. Therefore, the easier it is to justify a little immoral thing over here and a little immoral thing over there. Because you say to yourself, well, I have to do it. Otherwise, all these people who are relying on me will lose their incomes. All these people who are counting on me will lose their incomes. They won't be able to put food on the table. We tell ourselves, oh, if I made a little bit more money, then I would blank, right? Once I made $10 million, then if I made $10 million, then I would, whatever that, right? Give money to charity, donate to this event, spend less time worrying about money. It's not true. If you don't do the thing you should do now, then you won't do it later, no matter how much money you later have. You with me? If you don't do the thing you should do now, you're never going to do it later, no matter how much money you have. If you make $100,000 now and you don't give to charity, you could tell yourself all day long, well, I would if I made $100 million. No, you wouldn't. And the flip of that is if you're generous with $100,000, then you would be very generous in giving if you had $100 million as well. But you got to be that moral person now. You can't say, oh, well, I would be moral later. You got to be moral now. Anyway, that's just some background points. Here's what John Cena did. Again, John Cena, WWE wrestler, now actor and general famous person. Here he is the other day on the big Chinese social media app. Here's what he did.
对不起，我很抱歉，你必须了解，我很爱、很尊重中国跟中国人，不好意思。
Yeah. Okay. So you go. It's like a 2-minute video. What? I saw that yesterday. I said, what did I just see? So remember, one of our rules of viral videos is the first question you have to ask is it even real? We are in the very beginning of the deep fake era, where you could just make up very realistic looking videos, right? So we have to train ourselves to ask ourselves, is this video even real? That was my first thought there. It's like, who knew John Cena could speak Chinese? So like, is that even a real video? What are we doing here? I want to play this video for you here. This is David Beckham. Now, David Beckham was a part of this video, and it's like a malaria PSA, right? Right. And he recorded the video, and then they changed his mouth to match up other languages, right? So this is like a sanctioned deep fake of David Beckham, but look how realistic it is.
The new campaign is calling on all people to take action to end the malaria.
Malaria isn't just any disease. It's the deadliest disease there's ever been.
Se dice que ha matado más de la mitad de la población que ha existido.
بليون ميrongo itanu muri twe
وما زالت تقتل طفلا كل دقيقتين.
Mais nous pouvons y mettre fin. Nous savons comment, nous en avons la possibilité.
हमें और अधिक कार्रवाई की जरूरत है.
All right, you get the idea, right? So my first thought was, oh, that's a fake. Like John Cena doesn't speak Chinese. Turns out he does speak Mandarin. He's actually really good at Mandarin, which is pretty cool, okay? So it's a real video. But then the question is, okay, what is he saying? So we got the text here. He says, hi, China. I'm John Cena. I'm in the middle of Fast and Furious 9 promotions. I'm doing a lot of interviews. I made a mistake in one of my interviews. Everyone was asking me if we could use Chinese. And the staff gave me a lot of information. So there was a lot of interviews and information. I made one mistake. I have to say something very, very, very important now. I love and respect China and Chinese people. I'm very, very sorry about my mistake. I apologize. I'm very sorry. You must understand that I really love, really respect China and the Chinese people. My apologies. See you. To the communists. Like that was written by clearly the Communist Department of whatever, right? So now you're thinking, okay, what is it? So it's real. It's a real video. He's apologizing in it to China. Hi, China. What did he do? Because he doesn't say. He doesn't say what he's apologizing. He doesn't say why he's sorry. He just says he's sorry. Apparently, on May 8th, he was on the 24-hour news station in Taiwan. And he said in this interview, Taiwan will be the first country to see Fast and Furious 9. Uh-oh. To China, Taiwan is not a country. Taiwan is China. It's not a country. So China had to crack down hard on John Cena, and he had to apologize and kiss the butts of the commies.
Wow, that was deep and insightful. I want more of that. Like, subscribe, get more.